Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me on today's topic. And I hope everybody's doing great. In case you want to learn a new thing this evening, I want you to call upon your loved ones, your friends, your family. Let them join us on this channel. Or after watching this channel, you can help me share it to your friends and loved ones and families. Let them learn something unique. There is something going on. You know, guys, there are a lot going on in the spiritual that we do not truly know about. So relax, I'm going to teach you one of the tips of so many ways how I get the things I need, more especially when it comes to money. I want you to listen attentively because today's topic is not going to take much of your time. It's a very short one just for me to show you one of the tips of how you can attract money into your life. But make sure, first of all, that before you attract anything money into your life, you need to have something doing. That is the truth. It's either you are working or you are in a business, or maybe you must have discussed with people, or rather let me say you must have showed up somewhere, because you need to show up for people to get to know you. You need to establish a contact for people to get to know who you are. Maybe you discuss business, maybe you discuss well-being or family life. All I'm trying to say in essence is just show up. Show up, make contact, discuss with people, talk with people, so that when God will want to work for you, of course, God will use someone to bless you. But the easiest way to attract this favor into your life is no other thing than to use bay leaf. Yes, you heard me right, bay leaf. Need I go again to tell us more about bay leaf? Let me show you what bay leaf is all about. I have bay leaf here. It's a spice, full spice. Look at it. It's like a leaf. This is bay leaf. It's just like a leaf. It's green in color. We have fresh bay leaves. We have dry bay leaves. But the tips I'm teaching today, you need dry bay leaf to do this, not the fresh one. Okay? So it's everywhere in the market. We all use bay leaf to cook food. Even if you don't use bay leaf to cook, just go where they're selling food ingredients in the supermarkets or in any open market. Ask them of bay leaf. They will show you bay leaf. People use bay leaf to cook. I, for one, I use it to cook. You can use it to cook rice. You can use it to make sauces. You can use it to make rice stew. Anyone you care about. And of course, you can drink bay leaf tea. People make bay leaf teas. I also drink bay leaf tea. All you need to do is boil it in a hot water, pour it inside your cup together with the leaf, and allow it to infuse inside the water to bring out the tea out of it. At the end of the day, you drink your tea. It's called bay leaf tea. What it does inside your body is it removes every toxins from your body. It cleanses your body system very well and makes you feel lighter and great. So as bay leaf removes toxins from our body system, the same way bay leaf removes negativity from your life spiritually. So how are we going to do this? Listen again. When you get a bay leaf, do this early in the morning, mostly around 6 a.m. or maybe the time people will not must have woken up then, because as you are doing this, you don't need anybody to talk to you at that time, because by the time you wake up 6 a.m. or before 6 a.m., but the practice you're going to do is around 6 a.m. in the morning. That time is between you and your God and all your guardian spirits. So what you need at that time, first thing first, pray to God. Thank God for waking you up that morning, finding yourself alive in the land of the living. And after your normal prayer, go inside your kitchen, get your bay leaf. Another tip I'm going to tell us is, when you have this bay leaf, even for cooking food inside your house, the ones you are going to be using for your spiritual works, make sure you cleanse them, because you don't know the hands that must have touched them in the market. So you cleanse it. How do you do that? By lighting up your incense. And when your incense is burning, that smoke coming out from your incense, just use your bay leaf to be, waving it on top of that incense. Allow the smoke to be touching that bay leaves, or number of them that you are going to be using for your spiritual works. Okay, that is a way of cleansing your bay leaf. And after cleansing it, you can keep it aside. Whenever you want to do any spiritual work, you can now use it. So the greatest thing about this miraculous leaf that God has created and blessed us with is there are positive things about it that many people do not know about. When you get that bay leaf, like I said, Wake up in the morning. Exactly 6 a.m. Start this. All you need to do is very simple. Get that bay leaf, get your marker or your pen. Write what you need. Be specific. I've been hammering this. Be specific. Come on, I am tested and trusted. I have done this several times and I know what I got. I'm telling you honestly. You need to write what you need on it. If it's money you need, don't just write anything. If you need a certain amount of money, just put down that certain amount of money. If you know you don't have any certain amount in your mind, just put down the word money. But for me, I prefer to write it. Don't be scared. If it's 500,000, if it's 1 million, if it's 200,000, whatever you feel, what is in your heart. Like there are some things you need to solve with money, and you know the particular amount of money you need. All you need to do is to write it down. Now I'll tell you how to do it. When you rather write that particular amount of money, make sure you write it, then write your name, your full name together with your surname. Then of course, when you turn that bay leaf, the other side, you can now say, thank you, God of universe, for gifting me with that amount of money. Or thank you, God of universe, for blessing me with this amount of money or with that money. Just be specific. That's all it requires. Be specific. Then after doing that, of course, you're going to burn it. Make sure you find a tweezer or you find the scissors. Use the scissors to clip one end of that bay leaf. Then use your lighter or your matches. Light it up and allow it to burn. But as you are burning, make sure you get a stainless plate. Of course, not a plastic plate. Get that stainless plate. Hold your bay leaf with your scissors on it and allow it to burn. As it's burning, by the time it finishes, that smoke that comes out of it as it's burning, when you start seeing that smoke coming out, begin to thank God of universe. Begin to thank him. Thank you, God of universe, for answered prayer. Thank you, God of universe, for answered prayer. Thank you, God of universe, for answered prayer. It is God who created all this. He is the God of universe and the God of heaven and earth. Okay? He is the mightiest of all the God. He is our Father. He is our Father, our God. You pray to him. Then after that, the next thing you are going to do is to go out of your house, open the door of your house, and release the ashes on air. And as you are doing it, just pour it out and say, I send it to universe. Thank you, the universe, for granting me my request. Very simple, that's all. You walk right back inside your house and continue with your day's activities. If you want to know if this thing actually works, give it a try out. And how many days are you going to do this? You can choose to do it for 3 days. You can choose to do it for 7 days. But make sure it's that particular time, 6 a.m., you do this. Repeat it the next day, 6 a.m., you do it. Repeat it on the third day, 6 a.m., you do it. Then another extra tip I'm going to add into this is, if you want, you can sprinkle cinnamon on it before burning it, because cinnamon is still the same spice we use to cook food, but does the same work of attracting money, wealth, and abundance into our life. You can sprinkle cinnamon on it if you have cinnamon and do the same procedure. Or if you don't have cinnamon, make sure you use your bay leaf. For those of you who is going to ask me, can I use bay leaf that is not dry bay leaf? No. You must use dry bay leaf because you need to write on it and you need to burn it and you need that smoke to come out of it and send it out to the universe. So this particular teaching is very simple in the eyes of men, but a huge thing in the spiritual realm. So instead of sitting down there lamenting on how you can get money or maybe how you can get promotion, for those of you working in an office that needs promotion, if it's promotion you need, write it down on that bay leaf. Use your faith. One thing about all this spiritual works, when you don't have faith, I'm sorry, it's not going to work. But the moment you have faith, everything begins to move like wildfire for you. Okay? If it's promotion you work, put it down there. Whatever it is, whatever. Don't tell me, can I do this? No, if that thing is your need, immediate need that you desperately need, put it down there. Send it out to the universe with faith. I tell you, after that 3 days, after that 7 days, you will surely get your results. You will surely get your results. I am sure about this because there's a lot for us in the universe. All you need to do is to know how to tap into this and bless your life. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this topic. And I hope you got these tips that I thought about to us. I hope you enjoy this topic that I treated today, and I would like you to put it into practice to help your life reduce lamentation, or rather stop lamentation completely, because there are so many ways to do things to better your life. That is if you know, except you don't know. So be spiritually awake and know the things that needs to, those are the things that you need to do to make your life better, instead of running helter skelter looking for where to get those things, thereby landing yourself in a trouble that you don't even know how you got yourself into. Instead, sit back in your house and do this one. Practice this one and clear your roads for yourself. So if you know you enjoyed it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe to this channel so that we can keep growing. And until next time, I'm going to bring another topic for us. Please bye from me to you.